Hey everyone, this is Angel from Resolve, and I want to quickly cover our latest Quest release. It has some really exciting usability updates and things that make the app overall a lot smoother for your VR reviews. So let's dive into it. The first thing I want to cover is an upgrade to our controller tooltips. When you turn left or right with your right hand using the purple thumbstick, normally the tooltips show two arrows to the left or the right, or a teleport indicator towards the front. Sometimes it was a little difficult if you were trying to turn left or right to know exactly how much you had to move the thumbstick to the left or the right, and people would accidentally teleport. So we made it a lot clearer. When you move the joystick left or right, the left or right arrows will light up to indicate that you've hit the hotspot for the left and right rotation controls. And if you press forward, then you will teleport. So hopefully now it's a little easier to understand where exactly you need to hit it. And we've also updated the character model that shows your thumb on the thumbstick. So it's a lot clearer where your thumb is and whether your thumb is just floating above the thumbstick or on it, pushing left or pushing to the right. Here's another small quality of life improvement. Sometimes you're going through a model where you've made a lot of annotations and it was a pain to have to find that annotation in your list on your VR menu. Now you can just aim at one of the annotations that is in the model and then use the blue trigger to click the annotation and open that corresponding annotation's details on your VR menu. This is like many other issue tracking tools where you can both open an issue by clicking it on your list of previously made issues or clicking it in the model itself. Now Resolve does the same thing. We've also updated the layers menu to now show the entire BIM hierarchy. If you recall, in our last release, we added a tree view to the inspect properties menu as a little side panel so that you can hide individual elements. You can use inspect properties to click any object in the model or double click any object in the model, and that will also launch the inspect properties metadata panel with all the properties associated with that piece of equipment, as well as a tree view that will let you toggle certain elements on or off. All right, onto the dollhouse. One of the most highly requested improvements to the dollhouse mode was to make the section plane freeform so that you can move it in any direction, not just the vertical plane that we had it locked to before. Well, when we did that, we got some feedback that now it was a little too free floating and it was hard to get it, to precise cuts or get it into its original position. We've added a reset button. If you press the reset button, it will move the plane to its original location at the top of the model and sort of horizontally cutting it through the top. You can also turn on a snap mode now where the plane will snap to 45-degree increments. So you can have it in its default mode. You can twist your hand a little bit and it'll cut at a 45-degree angle, and then you can twist it further to then get a vertical cut. And as you move your hand, it won't be as sensitive to micro movements in your hand. It will stay locked onto the axis that it was on, and you can cut however you want and then rotate the model, do whatever you want. And then if you turn snap mode off, it goes back to being freely floating in whatever direction you move your hand. Under the hood, we've also made some big improvements to our collider system. This is what allows you to interact with the model, to teleport around the model. So we've completely revamped this system so that you can teleport anywhere now. You can click on any object in the model, no matter how far away it is. This also paves the way for a lot of exciting improvements that we're going to be making to the web lightning viewer. Stay tuned for those updates, but I just wanted to fill you in that the general usability of a lot of the interactions in the Quest app and the desktop app have been drastically improved. We're looking forward to any feedback you have after you jump into this latest update. Thanks.